So you do get the nice lemony note. You do get the cucumber note. Although I don't think I've ever had cucumber water, but you get the cucumber. This is a beer review I'm actually doing on a beer that I received at the recent Beer Tuber get-together we did in Niagara Falls. It's a look at the Arctic Wombat from Liability Brewing out of Greenville, South Carolina. This comes in at 6.6% ABV. Believe this was brought, of course, by the great Chase from Nutmeg Till Palmetto. Make sure to check out his channel. He is down from that area. And it's been a while since I've had a cold IPA, so this is one I was intrigued to actually check out. Problem was, I did the recording and the video didn't come through. Had the audio, but not the video, so I'm going to quickly run through this beer I did earlier. Here is a look at the beer itself. Luckily, I caught it before I finished the beer, but it did come out with a nice white head on it. We do have some lacing in place that you can see. I've already poured the remainder into the glass, so nothing else to really pour on that end. Has a nice straw color to it. Very nice carbonation, as you can actually see there as well from the bubbles that are streaming. Aroma, very nice on the nose. Tropical, citrus. You're getting a good whiff. You're not having to sniff too hard, so it comes right out of the glass, which is nice. You get a nice undercoating of what they actually describe as grapefruit, cucumber water, and lemon pith. Lemon pith. I don't know what pith is. Lemon pith. So you do get the nice lemony note. You do get the cucumber note. Although I don't think I've ever had cucumber water, but you get the cucumber. And it comes together pretty uniquely. Has a little bit of a, when you think of that, almost like a little bit of an earthy type tone in there, but you're getting definitely a nice pickup of the hops as well. Flavor-wise, it may note of lime zest. It may note of starfruit, cantaloupe rind. Never had starfruit, so I can't tell you what that actually tastes like, but I can tell you it does have a nice citrusy type feel on the taste as well as the tropical. Definitely get like a little bit of a cantaloupe, melony type feel in there as well. Has a nice little sweetness to it, a little bit of an astringency. Of course, you have that bitterness factor. Didn't mention the IBU that this one is under. I would put it somewhere between the 40 to 60 range. Has a nice little bite to it, but on the back end has a little bit of a drying effect, but overall has a nice little duration of flavor. You can say that runs through the beer. Sits very nicely in the mouth. You're left with a lot of good flavor in the cheeks that are kind of making that duration stick around a little bit longer that I like. I will say on the undertone, I get a nice scratchiness on the throat, but it almost has a little bit of a seltzery type appeal on the flavoring of it. So if you're like a seltzery type fan, this might be something for you to definitely check out. Which reminds me, if you've had anything from this brewery, Liability Brewing, or if you've had this one here, let me know and drop in a comment below. As well as if you're a cold IPA fan, I'm wondering how many cold IPA fans are still out there. Let me know in the comments. But overall, it's got a nice, easy drinkability to it. You could definitely crush this as I'm drinking it down more. Drinking? Is that actually a thing? Drinking? As I've drunk this down more. You can see the lacing all in play as well on the glass. So pretty nice going to the craftsmanship they actually put into the beer. No complaints really on my end. I would say of IPAs, cold IPAs, probably not my lead-in style, although I do like the hoppiness of it. I end up giving it a 3.5 out of 5. You can check that out on Untappd. If you are friends with me, reach out. Rod J BeerVentures if you want to see the stuff as I rate things as I go. So very decent, good beer, solid overall. Thank you, Chase, for bringing this one up to the event. Yeah, I'm digging it. Again, not one I probably would seek after, but if I'm having it, I'm happy to have it, and it's pretty enjoyable. Has a little bit of a grassy type note in there as well, kind of with the taste. So again, a little bit of a earthy type feel that kind of comes through from what I pick up here, but you still get all the fruitiness that's kind of mentioned. I'll have more in the description about the beer. And thanks again for checking out this video. Get your beer on.